Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage co-founder, Universal Creative, Bob Ward.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight and over the last 25 years, the Thea Awards have honored the greatest achievements of individuals in our industry. The objective has always been to find excellence in every capacity and celebrate it. So it is only fitting that this next award be given to an individual who has displayed excellence in every capacity. In the early 80s, Barry Upson, Universal's first Lifetime Achievement recipient, was tasked with forming a very small team to create Universal's first theme park to be located in Orlando, Florida. And I was fortunate to become one of his first hires and responsible for design and planning overall. We were a very small team. We overcame many challenges along the way. And in the late 80s, we were finally ready to expand our team, albeit within a very limited budget and with limited resources. Mark Woodbury responded to an ad we placed in the Orlando paper and answered a phone call from HR for architects working to work on our dream project. Mark and I first met at a restaurant slightly off-site called Le Peep Cafe, for those of you from the old days. And I knew immediately we needed him on our team. And he became one of just 4 architects I was allowed to hire for the entire project. Over the coming years, Mark played a significant role in developing many of the key projects for Universal, including Universal Studios Florida, Universal's Islands of Adventure, Universal Studios Japan. In 2006, he was named president of Universal Creative, and so began an extraordinary era of growth and creativity for Universal Parks and Resorts. Around the world, from the wizarding world of Harry Potter to Universal's Volcano Bay, some of the greatest attractions, hotels, and theme parks were designed and developed under his leadership at Universal Creative. It's amazing. It's been 30 years. And his work has brought joy to millions of guests who turn to Universal into a global leader of themed entertainment, and for that, I am incredibly proud. All of these are distinguished achievements worth honoring tonight, but alone, they are not the reason why Mark is being given this award. His creative passion, his steadfast leadership, and his team over individual mentality are also reasons why Mark is being awarded this award tonight. He is a true creative leader who has made significant and lasting impact, not only within Universal, but in this industry overall. On a personal note, it has been a great joy to share many moments as pals, like getting him into cycling that many of you know how passionate he's about. And for me, I've been around since before Abby and Grace, so it's been amazing to watch them grow up into amazing young women. Here's a video from Mark's family, collaborators, mentors, peers, and more to tell you about Mark's life and career.
So Jurassic Park came out in the summer of 1993, and by the summer of 1996, Sid Sheinberg, Lou Osterman, the Universal team, had determined, to build a Jurassic Park ride, and that was the first time I met Mark Woodbury. Mark had the same love that I have for creating things that weren't there before. And in a sense, we're like 2 big kids in a big sandbox, and Universal provided Mark Woodbury with the largest sandbox he had ever seen in his entire life.
We happen to be standing in the heart of my favorite Universal attraction. Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Rat Barges, Jurassic Park, Seuss Landing, Marvel Superhero Island, The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, Shrek 4D, Springfield, Revenge of the Mummy, Fast and Furious, in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Hogsmeade, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, Dragon's Challenge, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Universal Studios Hollywood, Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts, the Hogwarts Express, Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem, Transformers, The Ride, 3D. What we've achieved here is to completely redefine the entertainment experience and set it at a new level that will carry us well into the 21st century.
You look around and you see our parks and how they've transformed and what really makes us unique and different from every other park in the world. And that's Mark's vision that did it. I think there's very few people that have his gift, and I think that really makes a difference. I mean, he's not just a planner, he is a visionary.
I haven't come across anything yet that he can't envision and think about, you know, what's going on in pop culture and how it can resonate with consumers in a unique and different way. He's the guy that does it, day in and day out.
I mean, when we were growing up, we would just always want to do our best because that's what we saw him doing. He's kind of Superman. I don't really know how he does it, but he does.
I'm amazed at Mark's ability to manage on a global level everything that has become Universal Parks and Resorts. Mark has really become the fabric that is now Universal Creative that touches everything.
I think Mark's been really successful in his role because he's not only talented, he's of course creative, he's not only talented, but he pairs that with hard work and passion. And I don't think anybody's ever really great at something that they don't love. And Mark is a great example of that. He really brings all of those things together.
I took examples from how he was with his commitment to his company, his commitment to his bosses, to his employees, and his commitment to his craft in general. And I started to kind of model my own career after that. Like he puts his all into everything that he does.
When we first started working with him, because we don't normally get the privilege of working with clients like this, Elisa printed out a picture of his face and pinned it up right next to my computer and said, like, patron saint of creativity. To keep me going.
He watched over us for a long time.
What continues to impress me about Mark is his ability to focus on all the details, to really, no matter what the product is, to bring it to life in such an authentic way.
A great leader like Mark has the ability to have a vision and get people to buy into that vision. And I've seen him do it on just project after project after project around the world.
Even though, he was extremely busy with work and travel, he always made so much time for family. He can't just do something in a small way. And he is still, but when the kids were little, the best dad ever. Life is never boring. It's always so much fun. And we just, we're just best friends.
Hey, Mark, congratulations on your Lifetime Achievement Award. People probably thought you were crazy to give me my own ride at Universal, and they're right, you are crazy. And but I thank you for taking that risk, and that's what makes you great. You take risks like that. So congrats on this Lifetime Achievement Award, and here's to another Lifetime Achievement Award. Congrats.
He's the kind of guy that dreams big, and his legacy will always be that there was no dream too big or too small for Mark Woodbury to tackle and deliver and make millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of people all over the world very happy.
When we're beginning work on an attraction or an environment or an experience, we think about what we want the guest to take away from that experience. How we want them to leave it, what we want them to be thinking about. At the end of the day, beyond we want them to laugh, we want them to be scared, we want them to feel these visceral thrills, is we really want them to have a memory that lasts them a lifetime.
Yes. It is my honor to present my best pal, Mark Woodbury, with the Buzz Price Thea Award for Lifetime and Distinguished Achievements. Please come on up to the stage, Mark.
Good night, everybody. I had a bunch of things to say, but after that video, I'm sort of speechless. Thank you, Bob. Thanks for the great comments. Thanks for hiring me 30 years ago, and most of all, thanks for your friendship. It's just a great honor to be here. Cat Story, I don't know what you paid those people to say all that, but thank you. It's a breathtaking video, and I'll treasure it forever. It's a great honor to be here tonight. I'm extraordinarily thankful to the TEA for this recognition and to be considered amongst the other Lifetime Achievement Award winners that have come before me. It's just really an amazing crowd. I know I'm here tonight, standing on this stage, because of a lot of people. Their love, their support, their hard work have enabled me to be here. 30 years ago, my lovely wife convinced me to leave a perfectly good career as an architect and real estate developer to take a one-year contract with Universal Studios. We were expecting our first daughter at the time. My thinking was, well, in a year from now, I'm going to be out of a job and have a baby, and then what am I going to do? Her thinking was, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And like with a lot of other things, she was right. Thank you, dear. I love you. Her support, encouragement, and constant enthusiasm has been what drives me to this day. My two beautiful daughters, Abby and Grace, have been my inspiration and my motivation, and at times my best critic. They could fuel a project with their enthusiasm, or they could cut it to pieces with a wry look and a couple words like, seriously, Dad? Love you, girls. You know, I just know that standing here is because of the hard work of a lot of people. And getting an award for a body of work is really getting an award for the people that actually do the work. And so I share this award with a bunch of people that are here tonight that through their hard work and their passion and their dreams, we've been able to do the things that we've done. So this is yours as much as it is mine. We wouldn't have that opportunity to do what we do without great leadership. So Tom Williams, our chairman, thank you for all your support, your friendship over the last 30 years. Ron Meyer, Steve Burke, Brian Roberts, they've encouraged us, they've challenged us, they've pushed us. I know we've tested their resolve, but they've never wavered, and for that, I'm eternally grateful. I know that my good friend, Catherine Griffiths, Tia's good friend, Catherine Griffiths, is smiling down on this moment. She was determined to have me nominated for this award, and I know she's happy now. It's just fantastic. I can't express it in too many other ways. I'm tremendously grateful, and I'm honored to have this opportunity, and I thank you all.